I should have finished off Malphite here. Oh, grave mistake. Go for the flash. That was a nice art, like through way. Yo, so we're back with the second episode of Game Review. I picked this one because there were a couple of interesting parts that I would like to cover, and it's a completely different build from last time, so now you get a different perspectives. Without further ado, I think we just get after it. So I'm running Halo Blades this game. As you can see, enemy team is like very squishy, and Sivir, Nami, Hui is like quite easy for me to reach, and they don't really have that good protection against Vi, so that's why I went for this build. Also, we have Ornn and Blitz, so we have enough tanks in frontline. So this is my ruins. I went for absolute focus and water walk in this game, and I actually really liked it. I think I will do more of it. After the durability patch, like kind of your kill pressure and your like the threshold for you actually getting a kill with damage is higher, and that's why I like absolute focus. Most of the time you're gonna be full HP and like get the jump of people with Vi. So I tried it out and I liked it a lot. It also makes it clear a little bit faster, and the water walking is really nice for just moving around and fighting a river, doing scuttles, fighting there, and also taking dragons, which Vi loves. I was gonna play heavily bot side this game because we have Nyla Blitz and we just have tank match up top. So I wanted to secure as many dragons as I wanted. That's also like a reasoning to go water walking. I understand that for me it's easy to make variation like this because I have like thousands of Vi games, but for you it can be a good idea to just get something reliable, something you like to play with, suits your playstyle, and then you stick to it at least for a while, and then you can adapt more as you go and you learn more. This is like very small details, and some of it just comes down to playstyle. No one is better than the other, but feel free to copy it because I thought it was really strong. So yeah, starting top side here, tank match up top. We wanted to play bot side. It's really volatile, and we just have mages mid. Mid is gankable, but most likely not before level 6. Wei has this fear, which kind of counters your Q, so you're kind of reliant on having ultimate unless he really overextends. Just want to clear top camp. Don't do like red blue grump. It's not that good anymore unless you want to do a reverse clear because you're very scared of getting baited. The problem now is that you end up on top side, so if you would go for a clear like this, I would start at blue. But yeah, I like this more because first of all you're gonna get up your second camps faster, and leveling up the basic camps and not the epic camps are more important than leveling up the buffs. And also now, if I were to like see a gank opportunity after Raptors, I could have moved down. If it doesn't work out, or if we are successful, it's much closer for me to fall back into my topside camp. So here, cutting my clear off short, going straight up because I see an opportunity. Always be able to adapt. It's easy to be water piloting. Nice little dive there. That's really big. A little thing, just a technical mechanical thing with Vi here, as long as they don't have vision on you, it's very hard for them to react to a flash Q. The reason you want to do flash Q in a situation like this and when they don't have vision is because you cover the like early part of the distance faster with flash than your Q, right? So if they see your Q for a long time and then you cover the last part with a flash, they are gonna have more reaction time than just seeing the flash Q instantly. It's gonna be a lot faster to cover that same distance. So that's why you want to do it like this. If they have vision on you, it's a bit different, and it might be actually a little bit more unpredictable to do a Q flash instead. But here definitely you just go for a Q flash if you... No, a flash Q. She might be very able to spell shield if you do it the other way around here. Here put up a ward because I'm pretty sure Rengar is also pathing bot. So for my own safety and their safety. As you can see, there is. It's a bit risky scuttle grab. I actually get caught a little bit here, but I play it well mechanically, making sure I don't get rooted, because then I'm very likely dead because I have no flash. So I'm on the scuttle here. Still have to be a little bit careful. Just try to go for it. So always be on the lookout. We're just gonna finish up this camp and then reset, because we have nothing else to do and we have a lot of gold to spend. So we don't want to give Rengar the opportunity to move into topside and start invading me, because then I'm gonna lose the lead I got. If I would have gold for Dirk, I would have gotten Dirk instead of boots here, by the way, but didn't have enough gold, so here no point going for scuttle. Second scuttle is, or the first scuttle I mean, is not that much gold and XP, so, or it's the same gold, but it's way less XP, so it's not very important. So just gonna make sure we get all camps. It's way too far to move for it, and most likely Rengar has already taken it, so, and there's a good chance we get spotted if we go there too, on a ward or just Rengar moving around. Making sure we get our level 4 Krugs and our level 4 Raptors is very important. So now we secured those, we can play bot side, which we want to do this game. I know my Gromp's not gonna spawn yet because of the bot dive and the delayed things happening. Bot is very overextended, but I'm very certain that Sivir and Nami has warded Triburst, so I'm a little bit scared because my Blitz is not there, and I thought Rengar was on the Krugs. Actually, he wasn't there at all. He was doing a whole lot of nothing really, so now I just have a little bit of trying to cover lanes, getting some vision, because there's no point resetting. I don't really have any gold. I have no camps that's gonna spawn top anytime soon. So there is bot Rengar. Doesn't really work out, but that's fine. Here we have bot prio, mid prio. We're just gonna start a dragon here. It's very free. Rengar's moving on the ward. Always be ready. If there's a better play coming up, for sure we're gonna take it, right? So don't be like very focused on dragon. Like, you can do dragon in your sleep. Look around, be active all the time. You don't want to relax. Even look top lane, plan your next play. When is herald spawning? It's very important. Don't just be autopiloting, hitting dragon. Now it's 500 HP, I'm gonna smite it now. We see if there's something better and start planning ahead. Here we don't want to go for a Gromp, it's quite far, and my top camps are spawning and Rengar has tempo on me. So here instantly reset every time, so you can protect your top camps. You can maybe even play for Scuttle, and you don't want to give him the opportunity to get Herald either for free. We have the advantage, we're gonna have to stay up in tempo now. If he gets this top camp, he's like ahead of me, so that's very scary. Gonna hit this plant. It's a little bit risky to walk into river. My both zone lanes are resetted, so don't want to just go blind into river there, so that's good. Even though I don't like hitting plants normally because you give position and information to the enemy team, it's still better than walking into river and dying. No point risking it for that scuttle. Secure top camps, get level 6. That's gonna be huge. Get invaded here. A little bit unfortunate, but to get our flash, nothing more. That's fine. I use just start off with ultimate there to make sure he 6 lands his ultimate, and then I still have Q to follow up. Nice. When you have red buff and you're like trying to catch up with people, it's nice to start Eing because your E has longer range, right, than your normal basic attacks. So then you can actually get the auto off, so you get the red buffs slow because of the extra range. This was very stupid by me. It's very risky. I should have known Rengar had time. Play smart here around the bushes. This actually works out, but it was a bit lucky, and my team bails me out. So not the best play. I should have probably just reset it, gotten the gold, and then could have played for Herald again. Already Rengar at this type's end. That was very tilting for him. We're playing quite well. It's 9-0. Still wanted to cover this game, even though it's like fairly easy. We get into trouble, and I did a lot of good this game, but I did some very big mistakes also, which could have cost us the game. So it's nice to cover here. Don't want to overcommit. Got what we wanted. We got the flash. Very risky to dive there, but we don't want to trade 1-for-1 when we're this ahead. Just gonna start giving over bounties, and you're gonna lose time. Your camps are gonna be up and not be taken when you're dead, so it's quite bad. Great hook by Blitz. See, Rengars want to play it a bit slow. Just gonna try to play slow, wait for 6. I don't want to dive right in here and die to both of them. Actually mess up though. I should have smited the Sivir here, so I got her instantly and then ulted Rengar, but got a little bit greedy with my spells and it got punished. It's easy to say they got lucky here, but the truth is I could have played it better and they wouldn't have gotten any of these kills. Or maybe just Blitz. That wouldn't have mattered much. So yeah. Look at the things you can do something about. Here, see Sivir, just kind of overextended. That's very well played by Nami. We still get her. Never go in on Sivir here unless you have smite. So you can smite before your ult grabs her. That way you can play around the spell shield. Like Vi is actually really good into Sivir. Many people think of it as a counter to Vi, but the truth is Sivir is low range, not the biggest damage, and if you can get her, she's like very exposed. So as long as you time your smite correctly, it's a good matchup. Here we see Rengar bot, so instead of playing for dragon here, I was quite low after the play, so it was too risky to go for dragons because we saw Nami and Rengar hovering around, so it could have been easily killed in there, and we lose dragon, and it's a whole mess. So I just wanna I farmed a couple of my camps, went for Herald instead, without them having and they won't probably start up Drake here. Even if they do, it's like fine. We don't lose anything. At least we don't risk like giving away bounties, kills, tempo. We get Herald. We can accelerate the game and get plates with it, or like towers at least. Most likely they won't get it, and even if they do, it's like fine. So that's why I played it like this. Always use your Qs to move around, makes it so much more efficient. I should have finished off Malphite here. Oh, grave mistake. Go for the flash. That was a nice ARP like through way, so you get the damage. But I still just overextend. I should have just killed Malphite, went to Drake. It's the safer play. We don't need all these kills. Doesn't really do much. Like, careful, not be greedy like this. It's the only way we lose. So the reason I went for Duskblade this game, I actually think Eclipse and Ghostblade are like better items in general for Vi, but in this game there was a lot of single target damage, and it was very likely I would get one kill. It's quite burst heavy game, so I thought this is the item I get the highest value from. I can go in, get a kill, and then they can't really target me with anything, and then it's pretty one. So easy for us to get that reset, and that's why I went for this. Then I can also go Swifties. I like going Swifties with the Duskblade because you get so much CDR anyways. You don't really need Lucidity boots. So, and I think Swifties in general are very, very strong, and it's undervalued a lot. Pick up the dragons, don't waste time. You just wanna use your lead as good as you can. Here, very risky with some Malphite behind me. Don't go for this. Here, got flash. Don't wanna overextend. Always look under your minimap, like after you get a kill, orientate yourself. Still end up dying, but at least now my team are closer because I played it slow and we do clean up. Yahtzee, kill me and all. This horn is so big. Here, don't fall behind. I don't really have anything to do with helping them. They're just gonna push in the reset. So here, quickly get through the camps while your team is resetting, so you don't fall behind. It's very easy to fall behind mid game in jungle, but make sure you get the camps when you can. I started clearing bot side because they're like more closer together, those camps, and blue was up, and we're gonna want to play for top side next couple of minutes, because Baron is like the next objective, and then Dragons a little bit later. Here, looking to pick up side lane. Make sure you see the enemy team. I see way bot and I see 2 mid, so then it's like at least a 2v2, right? So this is quite safe. If you don't see enemy bot lane here, you don't want to chase this far. Then you might just look for my fight and then back off if no one shows. Team gets picked here though, because I'm top. It's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, here Ornn is actually pinging me to gank the white bot. I think this is much more valuable to get the tier 2 mid. Maybe Six could have gotten it solo, but it's a little bit risky because Rengar is up, so I want to protect him while we take it, and then we don't get the wave, but like, it doesn't really matter. He's a little bit mad, but like, I think I made the right call. Here, I have to Q earlier. I just get caught by the red. It's very bad. Always get your Q off before you see incoming CC. My team bails me out though, even though I made a mistake. I think. Or is this quite bad? I can't remember. This was very bad. All this could have been avoided, right? If I didn't overextend. You always have to look at the risk and the reward. Like, my reward was progs. It doesn't change anything. I have plenty of camps of myself, so. That was a nice combo though. Q flash with the smite, so I get the spell shield and then I ult Nami bubble. When you play Assassin Vi, it's very important to, in general it is, but like even more so when you play Assassin Vi, because your time you can't really be CC'd. You have to use ult as to buffer CC like this. If not, like that a few seconds I'm CC'd, they can easily one-shot you, right? Because you're not tanky. Think your ultimate as utility and not damage. Use it to close gaps, to buffer CC, to layer CC. It's not really a damage source unless they're dead if I ult basic attack. Of course, but in general, that should be your mindset. I don't want to go for Baron here because my smite is down, the Rengar is up, so you don't want to risk it if the whole team has control of the game. Rengar did so. Is this balanced? It's fine, he dies for it. Yeah, that is the risk with Lethality Vi. Incredibly squishy, you have to play smart. I go for Death Dance here. I don't really need armor pan. They're all so squishy and I feel like I don't need more damage. I have plenty of damage, so I just wanted the Death Dance because, as I talked about earlier, like the reset is very easy for me to get this game with Sivir, Hui, and Nami being very easy kills in team fights. So you will most likely always get that reset, and then the Death Dance is very valuable and also makes you a lot better against Rengar, so he can't do what he just did, just one-shot you out of nowhere without you being able to fight back. So, here, when it's past 20 minutes and you're ahead, always play around Baron. So here enemy team makes a mistake, Rengar is bot, he's not really thinking about it, so we just get it for free. It's very easy to not get these Barons when you have the lead, and then you just it's like you leave the door a little bit open, you know, for the enemy team to come back. Instead, just make sure you use your lead correctly, get the dragons you can get the Baron when you have the chance. Then most of the games you're gonna secure the game, getting Baron, getting Soul. Warren is so tanky. Here I didn't want him to get stealth, so I just ult him. Yeah, so that was very good. I don't know if you noticed, but I went out. I could have easily queued Zero right away there, but I held my queue because I saw a lot of like my team is around, so spells are flying. So then one of them can proc the shield. She's gonna proc it if I hold it. She's gonna use it, and then maybe some spells hit her, and then you can release your Q if you have the time for it like this. We can play back so you can see it for yourself. So I hold my Q. I can land it here, but I'll wait for Blitz ultimate to get the spell shield, and then we'll land the Q. Our Q is gonna be most of our damage, so or a lot of it at least. That's a really good trick. You can even like hold the VQ for the entire duration of the Sivir spell if you're like in a 1v1 for example. Same with Fiora, right? So that's how you can counter that. Either use your smite or just hold the space and bait out the spell shield. It was very stupid. I should have I missed because of the I like the turn, but I just misplayed. Could have done it more efficiently. If I just queue both of them, we have time to get out. Oops. Complete disaster. So yeah, try to avoid these overextends. It happened like 3 to 4 times this game, as you can see. So you don't want to get casual about it and carelessly give away shutdowns and then dying before like dragon spawns and so on. So that's the biggest part. Like if you're gonna play it risky, don't do it before barons and dragons. Make sure you can all group before that. So here there's still time for dragon. If dragon will be up here, it's so bad. They get like shutdown gold from objectives, and they actually get the objective. We don't get the soul. It's a whole mess. I haven't done Prowler's Claw a whole lot, but I actually really liked it. I think I like it more than Collector at this point, unless you're gonna go into like crit, like Essence Reaver, Lord Dominic's, these kind of items. I think that's definitely a good build also, even if you go full AD Vi, but that's more if you know you're gonna use your autos a lot, you know, play against more melee type of champions. Here it's mostly ranged, and I think then it's more about your spells than your auto attacks, and also then the passive of the Prowler score gets more valuable because you can stick on the rage champs, you know. If I play against more like assassins, melee, squishy type of champs, I think crit is very good also, but that was the reason I went for this instead of an item like Collector or Essence Reaver. So yeah, that's it. If you liked it, please like, sub if you want to see more. I'm gonna do this, try to do this at least once every day. So if you have any questions about the game, please let me know. I'm gonna open up for coaching in the future, so just message me if you're interested. See ya. Bye.